There we go. All right, come on in, y'all. Stop playing. Come on in. Come on in. Peace to the family. Hit the like button on your way in the building.
I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. Is it because I see things differently, picture things vividly, bring it all to life through the words of my ministry, high-def imagery, I put it more simply, show myself approved since I read the book of Timothy, then I got my study on, I had an epiphany, Israel is a chosen, some accuse us of bigotry, but I'm not ashamed, though they charge me of arrogance, the things that I say are far-fetched to Americans, Yahweh on high, I ask you in reverence, please give us the heathen as our inheritance, Psalms 2 and 8, because their payback is overdue, words of the psalmist now a hip-hop quotable, lies that they told you, poison like a cobra bite. Keep God's laws and no raise us up overnight. Read the scriptures daily, stay away from lust and greed. You can move a mountain at the face of a mustard seed. All things are possible. Black people wake up. The world's about to change. God created it for Jacob. All things are possible. Hispanic people wake up. The world's about to change. God created it for Jacob. All things are possible. Black people wake up. The world's about to change. God created it for Jacob. All things are possible. Hispanic people wake up. The world's about to change. It was Abraham that fathered us. The plan was so marvelous. They stole our identity so they could be a part of us. Now they don't acknowledge us. You know it's real drastic when they say God is white and the nation's been grafted in. And I sit back and laugh at them. We changing our nation. The truth can't be hidden since the age of information. So run tell your president, Congress, and senator. A real Benjamite, I ain't falling for that Kevin stuff. Fake Egyptology, no blood relation. The covenants are ours and not for no other nation. And we're his creation, so I'ma do the Father's will. Babylon is don't worship the eagle on the dollar bill. An owl that they tried to hide can't fool me easily. Smile in my face, but plotting on me secretly. Read the scriptures daily, stay away from lust and greed. You can move a mountain at the face of a mustard seed. All things are possible. Black people wake up. The world's about to change. God created it for Jacob. All things are possible. Hispanic people wake up. The world's about to change. God created it for Jacob. All things are possible. Black people wake up. The world's about to change. God created it for Jacob. All things are possible. Hispanic people wake up. The world's about to change. They say the government is watching them. Fringed up cardigan. I want to be a part of them since they go marching in. First we gotta figure out what really ails us. The world turned their back and the church system failed us. Fed us the swine. Said we was under grace. Took our identity. Gave it to another race. Message to Esau. Time's up. You're not a Jew. My people waking up. Cause all things are possible. All things are possible. Black people wake up. All things are possible. Hispanic people wake up. The world belongs to us. It's a new day for Jacob. All things are possible. Black people wake up. All things are possible. Hispanic people wake up. The world's about to change. God created it for Jacob.
Peace and blessings and shalom. To my brothers and sisters, welcome to another edition of Maccabees TV. It's your brother, Priest Daniela, Lions of Israel, Maccabees Alliance Council. Welcome to another show. Thank you, brothers and sisters that are watching, for joining me. Let me just give a couple of quick shout outs to my people in the building. Zebulon Israel, shalom to you, brother. I know I've been supposed to call you. I know you. I've been supposed to call you, man. I have no excuse, brother. You and I definitely have to talk. You're a good brother, though. I want to say shalom to you, of course. Truth be told, Gabriel Vision, Sisters of the Maccabees, of course. Jermail Staley, Augustus Kane, my brother, Laz Naphtali. Yeah, shalom to everybody. I know it's early in the afternoon on the East Coast. It's about 5 p.m. I know in the other time zones it's pretty early. And I don't plan on being before brothers and sisters long. Really and truly, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. By the way, brothers and sisters, if you're in the building, hit the like button. Y'all know how that works. You brothers and sisters know how it works. When you hit the like button, that algorithm, the way it's set up, more people know we're live. A lot of people are always telling me how they are upset that they missed the live and they can't believe they missed the live or what have you. So one way that I figured out that we can help them out is to smash the like button. And people seem to get more notifications that way. If not, they can catch this on the rebound. I know how it goes. Like I said, I know it's early. Anyway, Oh, shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook as well. Shout out to y'all. All right. Yeah, so I had no intentions of going live today, but let me share my screen real quick. Let me share my screen really quickly. Give me a second. I want to shout this brother out. Right here. So my cell phone is attached to my YouTube. It's logged into my YouTube. So I get the comments that y'all leave on the videos for the most part. So this is the last video I did, the last live I did with Dr. Enki. And I want to shout out my man, Cliff Israel, right here. He left me a message about 6 hours ago, just checking up on me. He said, Priest, you good? Haven't seen you dropping content. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I responded to the brother and told him, because he said that I was going to go live on his channel today. I know I don't regularly go live on his channel. As you brothers and sisters know, there's a lot of things going on in the world, in my personal life, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't have a schedule, but that's definitely something I'm trying to work on, to be a lot more consistent in terms of having a schedule when I'm going to do videos. Sometimes I could go a whole week. Sometimes I'll drop 2 or 3 on this channel in a week. A lot of my work I do offline. To me, I'm gonna be quite honest with you, brothers and sisters, social media is a toxic place. And I really try my best not to take it out on the good brothers and sisters that support me, support the channel, and that are sincere. I try not to take it out on y'all. That's why I come and do videos. But social media is a toxic place. There's way too many people using it as a weapon against others. And that's one thing, if it be the Lord's will, you'll never see me do. I just won't do it. I refuse to do it. I have a standard. And my standard is, if I got something to say, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna use social media as a weapon. That to me, that's a weakness. That's me. All right. So sometimes I just have to kind of, I see things. I'm the sentinel. I see everything. I don't comment on everything, but I see everything. And sometimes I just have to log out of Facebook, log off of YouTube, and just take a breather and then come back. So, I want to thank the brother right here, Brother Cliff Israel, for just coming and checking up on a brother, because sometimes that's just what you need. Like, we all go through our ebbs and flows in this truth, right? Sometimes the fire is burning real strong, and sometimes the fire is burning, but sometimes there's a little bit of a flicker, because we all have our moments of weakness, or our moments where we're not, fire isn't burning as strong. You need somebody to throw some coal in there or something else to get it burning back up again. And sometimes just the kind words that I get from you brothers and sisters on the comment boards. Some of you brothers and sisters inbox me. Some of you come in my inbox on Facebook, or whatever. Your brothers and sisters say kind things to let me know that what I do is appreciated. I already know what the Most High is using me for, but sometimes, still in all, I'm a man. So sometimes little stuff like this is helpful. So I want to shout this brother out. He's the inspiration for me even going live today. So I just want to shout that brother out really quickly. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment. Okay. So, hey, my man, D Red, the blue collar scholar in the building. Yo, D Red, let me tell you, man, keep that stuff coming in the back chat. You be dropping a lot of information. I mean, hey, bro, I can't even keep up with reading half that stuff. Like, you be really dropping a lot of great information that's really helpful in research and study, especially against the people that's coming against the Bible. So shout out to you for that. So what I want to focus on today is just a couple of quick things, right? And this is going to be a short live. I'm slightly considering maybe taking a few phone calls if anybody wants to call in. If not, I'm going to end the live. But I just want to come on and just give brothers and sisters a couple of words of encouragement, because we all see what's going on the news. And basically if you just listen to the mainstream media, it is a 24-hour news cycle of doom and gloom. As far as you're concerned, everybody's about to die. If you listen to the mainstream media, that's the way that they are pushing the news out to the public. Now, a lot of people are passing away. And I'm not here even today, brothers and sisters, to talk about the coronavirus itself, because I think that, I've talked about that ad nauseum extensively. I've brought others on the channel to talk about it. Most I will, I'm going to bring my brother Divine Prospect on Sunday. He's going to come at it from a different level with some very important information I think you brothers and sisters should know. But I kind of just want to talk to you really quickly about some other things, some peripheral things that we need to be thinking about that we're not thinking about right now. I'm not saying us, but I'm talking about us as Black people, right? I don't know about y'all, but I've been running into a lot of people close to me and even not so close to me just in passing that are getting laid off from their jobs. A lot of Black people are getting laid off from their jobs. They're getting furloughs. Where I work alone, I think I work on the building I work in is altogether there's 7 floors. 7 floors, right? There might be in the building right now, there may be about 5 people. All right. Everybody knows that the one particular office I was in had about 50 people. They were all furloughed, all of them. Now, remember, if your memory is good, and it should be good because this isn't long ago, do y'all remember when the government shutdown was a couple of years ago? Do y'all remember that? And you had all those court officers in Washington, D.C., and all the people that were working at the museums like the Smithsonian and different museums in D.C. Do you remember when all of them were getting laid off and they were getting furloughs because the government was shut down? A lot of those were our people, a lot of them. And I read an article to you, brothers and sisters, not last live stream, but about 2 live streams ago, where one of the hardest hit industries with this right now, this corona thing that's going on, is the hospitality industry. Remember, the hospitality industry includes things like hotels, nobody's traveling, airlines, like major arenas and venues, car rentals, cruise ships. Just think about how many people are employed in these fields. And it's a lot, I would say mostly us. These people are all not working right now. And some of these brothers and sisters are even in the truth. I've been getting a lot of brothers and sisters that have been reaching out to me, and they are unemployed. They've been furloughed or laid off. Just about a month ago, right, I was talking to somebody close to me. I'm not going to say who it is. And he was bragging to me about how his father-in-law has this great job picking up garbage, right? Now, he's not a municipal sanitation worker working for the city, but he works for a private sanitation company. So he makes more money than the city workers, right? Well, now this dude got laid off. Just a month ago, he was bragging to me about how much money this dude has, and it's just in excess, just able to go out and drop cash on stupid things, frivolous things, and now the dude is out of work, right? So what I want to do right now is I kind of want to focus a little bit on us as Israelites. There are a lot of Israelites that are being laid off of their jobs right now as we speak. Now, you might be asking yourself, because I've been asking myself, what can I do to help brothers and sisters? What can I do to help brothers and sisters? And I want to shout out my main man, Jeremiah. Please say the Yah, out of Oklahoma City, the House of Redeemed Servants. He and I were just having a conversation, and that young king really like sparked something in me. And I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mention this on my live, right? We were talking, and we were talking particularly, I'm not going to be too specific, but you have Israelites to the community that have been laid off, but they have businesses as well. They have businesses. And for the most part, I'm going to say we. For the most part, we as Israelites, we don't support each other's business. When you talk about the so-called Jews, I always tell you, I used to work at a job that was controlled by the so-called Jews, right? Anytime somebody had to come in there to do construction, there was another so-called Jew. IT, a so-called Jew. You name it. Whatever the job was, it was always the exterminator, plumber, whatever it is. It could be from the most, what you would consider to be the most blue collar to the most white collar job. Anytime somebody was being hired to do those jobs, it was always one of their own, because they make sure that money circulates in the community. Now, we as Black people have been having this conversation. When I say Black, I'm talking about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Y'all should know that by now on this channel. When we as Black people, we've been having this conversation for a long time about the dollars circulating in our community. But today I want to have that conversation in the Israelite community. I want to make it even more specific to the people that's watching this video within the Israelite community. This is one of the things that I sat down and I said, how can I help people? And as I was talking to the brother, my mind got sparked and I said, I'm going to try to do my part to the best of my ability to try to help out, because I can't financially help everybody. I can't financially reach everybody, but any small thing counts. And I'm going to give you, brothers and sisters, some suggestions that maybe you can do. Number one, there are a lot of Israelites in the community that have businesses, right? And we look at each other with a side eye. When you see somebody else trying to make a couple of dollars, we look at them like, oh, that person just got a business because they trying to make money off of Israel. Okay, that was cool before. But now you have brothers and sisters that are getting laid off from their jobs. Now, there's a difference between essential things like water and dried food and certain things like that that you have to go to the major supermarkets to get, right? But there are also things that we need as brothers and sisters that other Israelites sell that you can support their business. That will be your way of supporting brothers and sisters. If you know a brother and sister sells body butters, soaps, oils, things to clean your body, things of that nature, you don't have to buy that from Walmart. You don't have to buy that from CVS. You don't have to buy that from Target. You can buy that from an Israelite. You can buy that from an Israelite. If you're still working, if you're one of the fortunate people to still be working, because many of your brothers and sisters have been laid off and you don't know, because brothers and sisters have pride, and there's bad pride and there's understandable pride. Bad pride is the pride the Bible speaks against. But also, you have brothers and sisters that might be going through something and struggling, and they don't want to tell nobody because they're ashamed. They're ashamed of it, right? They may not want to tell nobody. They may want to work their way out of that problem on their own, so they'll never let you know they have a problem. But they may have gotten laid off of their job and don't have no money coming in. But they may have a business, and you don't know. But if you set it in your mind that every time you get paid, you're going to support an Israelite business, just one. Put aside $20. I'm going to buy $20 worth of soap from somebody. I'm going to buy $20 worth of body butter from somebody. I'm going to buy some type of material of clothes or something from somebody in the Israelite community and allow some dollars to circulate in the community. Whether you are cognizant of it or not, you're going to be helping people that needed it and you didn't know. I'm going to give you a personal testimony. There were times, I'm not going to be specific, but I'm going to give you a personal testimony. There were times like everybody else where my household was struggling, right? And my wife used to have the, she doesn't push it so much now, but she used to have the body butters and the soaps and all that stuff like that. She doesn't really push it no more right now. Like, I'm not saying she doesn't have it. She still has it, but she doesn't push it as much. She pushes the, more into the herbs and everything right now. But there were times where she had the body butters and the soaps and stuff like that. And she would mention it, or she would, hit the share button on Facebook. And some of you brothers and sisters, all praises and blessings to you brothers and sisters, some of you brothers and sisters from time to time would support the business. We didn't even expect it. We didn't know. It would come out of nowhere, and you didn't realize that you were a blessing to my household in a time of need when I really needed that $20 or $30 that you spent. That might have been nothing to you, but I really needed it. But at the same time, I didn't come on Facebook and tell you I needed it, but I needed it. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you, brothers and sisters, is we're in a situation right now where brothers and sisters are being laid off left and right. And we have to find a way to be a blessing to each other in this time. And not everybody's going to come forward and tell you that they're struggling. Not everybody's going to come forward and tell you that they're going through something. But you can be a blessing to somebody just because you're on Facebook and you're scrolling on Facebook and you see somebody share their business on their timeline. Maybe they shared their business because they need a couple of dollars. You ever think about that? And when I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself too. Maybe they shared their business on their timeline because they need a couple of dollars. They ain't going to tell you they need a couple of dollars, but they shared the business in hopes that somebody will support because maybe they got laid off. So what I'm saying is there are ways that we can be a blessing to each other. We just got to be creative. And we have to think about these things. Everybody is worried about the virus, the virus, the virus, the virus, the virus. Yes. And you should be to a degree. But there are a lot of residual effects of this that's going on that haven't sunk in or hit in yet. Some people are going to be out of work for months. Guess what? That rent is not going nowhere. Now, granted, the city may not be able to evict you. The city may not be able to foreclose on your home if you have a house, but that is just put off temporarily. The bank is still going to want their money. The landlord is still going to want their money. There's a store around the corner from where I work, right? The rent there is $9,000 a month. The very day that the city came down and said that all non-essential businesses were closed, listen to what I'm telling y'all. The very same day that the city said all non-essential businesses were closed, that store was going to have to close their doors. Do you know the landlord, one of them, I'm going to use the words of Irritated Genie, one of them small hats, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? One of them small hats. He came to the business that very day and was looking for his $9,000. He didn't care that the business was going to be closed indefinitely due to the city shutting the businesses down. He didn't give a damn about that. He's like, where's my $9,000? And guess what? When the business opens back up, whether it's in a month or 2 months or 3 months or 5 months, they're going to owe 5 months rent. And you're going to owe 5 months mortgage. You're going to owe 5 months whatever if you're not working, if you got laid off. So there are brothers and sisters that are in need right now. And we have to come up with ways to help brothers and sisters, be a blessing to brothers and sisters. You know somebody that got laid off and they have a car and you know of it. Hey, bro, you need some gas. Here's $20. Let me buy you some gas for the week or so you can get around, whatever like that. Let them tell you no. Let them turn you down. Let their pride make it so that they say no, but you should offer. And believe me, if I'm saying it, I'm doing it. But I can't do it for everybody. I can't do it for everybody. So I'm coming before you asking us in this time for us to be a blessing to brothers and sisters. And you don't have to post about it on Facebook that you're doing. You're doing it because the Most High sees you doing it. This is real brotherhood and sisterhood. Brotherhood and sisterhood and love is an adjective. Excuse me, sorry. It's a verb. It is an action. It's not words, platitudes, or speeches. It is an action. And the Bible tells you in the book of Proverbs, a friend is found. I'm paraphrasing, but a friend is proven in adversity. You want to know if somebody really got love for you? They know that something's wrong with you and they don't wait for you to come and ask, you offer. You understand? And some of us are in a position. So I'm just telling brothers and sisters, use discernment and use the spirit or not. If you go on Facebook, you seeing somebody posting their business and you see it again and again, they're doing it every day, whatever, that person may be in need. Use discernment. If you have an extra $20, you may not even need what they're selling. Just support because they may really need that $20. You know how I know? Because some of y'all did it for my household and you didn't know I needed it. And I'm not too proud to tell y'all that. And now I'm in a position to tell y'all that to do it for somebody else. And I'm going to do it for somebody else. That's how we be a blessing to brothers and sisters. Let your love be a verb. Let it be an action. Y'all all right? Hope y'all all right now. Hope we all all right. But I just felt like I had to come out here on here and say these things. Another thing, right? Not all of us have been laid off. Most jobs are not hiring right now. Most jobs are not hiring right now. However, somebody within the sound of my voice, your job still may be hiring. So now, if you going to work every day and seeing people coming in and filling out applications for your job where you work and your job hiring people, and you know your fellow Israelites, you don't have to know them personally, but you know what's going on in your nation. Get on the comment boards on Facebook, and instead of posting posts where you're arguing back and forth with each other with 500 comments, post that your job is hiring. Any brothers and sisters that are being laid off, here's a place that's hiring. They may never have heard of your job. They may not know that your job is hiring right now. Everybody doesn't have the same information. So don't take for granted that nobody needs to know that. Put it out there and let people decide that they're going to scroll past it because they didn't need it. They may have needed that. They may have needed that. These are the things when you read in the book of Acts, right? The apostles had things set up in place for the people. Hold on a second. All right. Yeah, the apostles had things set up for the people. That's part of leadership. That's part of leadership. Because when people, let me tell you something, man, and I learned this from my elders, right? Especially Elder Marshall, may his memory be blessed, man. I'm going to tell you something, man. You know, it's one thing to give brothers and sisters a good word and a pat on the back and some scriptures. Yeah, that's important, right? But at the end of the day, everybody at some point needs to eat some food. They need a hot meal. They need something to drink, and they need some place to rest their head. And they need a couple of dollars in their pocket. Everybody. Everybody. And they need the word. They need to be spiritually built up. So you can't just give people one and be like, hey, brother, God is with you. And keep it moving, knowing you're doing good. You all right. That brother's not all right, but you tell him, brother, don't worry about it. God is with you. kind of nonsense is that? I told you in the past, I've witnessed people who come into the truth and lose their jobs because they're told that they can't have that profession. And nobody lifted a finger to make sure that that brother, that sister found something else. And that brother or sister fell out the truth. Because sometimes all Israelites want to do is just tell people everything's going to be. We're not religious, man. With every word that you give a brother or sister of encouragement with the scriptures, let an action be associated with that too. What you going to do to help that brother or sister? That's what I'm talking about. Now, real quick, I'm deviating a little bit. Sister Malika said, I don't know how she's going to actually accomplish this. I guess maybe she can come on the channel and talk about it. Just brothers and sisters, y'all can stop texting me so I can. All right. It says she's giving away 12 respiratory and immuno herbal formulas to a single mom or dad who have children. So she has the herbal respiratory formula that she has. She's going to give away 12 to any single mother or father that has children. The first 12, I guess. I don't know. The first 12, you can email me at maccabeestv@gmail.com. I guess that's the easiest way. And if you're a single mother or father raising children and you want some of these herbal recipes, she's going to give away 12 of them. I'm going to leave that to her. But this is what I mean about being a blessing to each other. I didn't know she was going to do that. She just texted me and said that. I just got the text. Y'all heard the thing go off. I just got the text. Because this is what we do. Love is a verb. So you sit back and you look at the condition of your people and you see how is it I can help. And maybe there's some things that I didn't think about that you brothers and sisters could think about. Another thing I'm going to do really quickly too, right? I'm going to say 2 more things. And then I may take some phone calls. I don't know. I'm going to put the number in the chat, but I ain't going to be on here too long. Another thing I'm going to do too, right? When I see, well, this is what I want you to do. Let me share my screen. Let's do it this way. Give you just a little bit of work. Let's do it this way. All right. This is a group I have here, and I'm not going to front. I haven't nurtured this group the way that I should. And that's my fault. It's called the Israelite Networking Yellow Pages. This is a group that I founded a couple of years ago, right? Along with the Healthy Hebrews group, right? So the Healthy Hebrews group is thriving, obviously. This group, not so much. And the intention that I had when I founded this group was for Israelites to join this group and for you to post your business so that we can start circulating our dollar. It's a very similar concept to what Elder Zaquan from North Carolina, what he does with that whole Israelite, pretty much the yellow pages where you can go through there and find people and hire them or whatever like that. This is the same idea, but it's a little more accessible because it's on Facebook. But I haven't promoted it much. And it's about 200, maybe almost 300 people in this group, but that's not enough when Healthy Hebrews has 8,000. There's a lot of Israelites with businesses. So this is what I'm going to say. Any Israelite, as long as you're not divisive or contentious, because I just had to kick a few people out of here, you can come in and request to be a part of this group. It's called Israelite Networking Yellow Pages, right? And I want you to drop your business in here. You're free to drop your business every day if you want, every other day, once a week, whatever it is. And I want us to become accustomed to looking through this stuff and supporting each other. And what I am going to do every time I go live, if it be the Most High's will, I'm going to come to this group and I'm going to find somebody's business in here. And I'm going to talk about your business on the live. I don't have to know you. I'm not asking you to give me nothing. I'm not asking for none of that. You know why I do what I do? Because when it's time, when my time is coming, and my time is coming. The Bible says time and chance happens to all men. I've been down many, many times. I'm not saying I'm up right now, but I've been worse. And there's going to come a time where I might be back all the way down to the ground again. I don't know. And I'm hoping that when that time comes, if I was a blessing to others, they'll be a blessing to me. The Most High will move somebody's spirit to be a blessing to me. What does Galatians 6:7 say? Whatever you sow, that's what you reap. So I'm trying to sow seeds of righteousness, of charity towards my people in hopes of when my time comes, people do the same for me. People consider, well, that was the brother that was looking out for everybody else. All right. So again, if you come to this group and you requested that you post your business, I'm going to come through here. Like I'm going to scroll down now. Let's see what's in here. Right. So here's one right away. This is the brother's name is Ronald Green, right? It's called Attacking the Root Problem, right? These silent destroyers can be present for years without revealing themselves, quietly eating away at your structure. So basically, what the brother does is he treats trees for termites. So if you have a house, whatever like that, and you have a termite problem, sometimes you might have a termite problem in your roof. Sometimes you might have termite problems in your trees outside, et cetera, et cetera. If you have that problem, this brother does that. Before you go on the yellow pages and call somebody that you don't know, that doesn't even share the same faith as you, if you're in the 504 area code and you're watching this video, you can call this brother first and support. Maybe this brother does this business. I don't know this brother. I'm just saying, maybe this brother does this business part-time and has a full-time job, and maybe he got laid off and this is his only way of income right now. We don't know, and we don't need to know. We should just support each other because. Let's go down. Oops, my bad. Let's see. Okay. Now, I done told some of y'all about posting y'all classes in here. Y'all have your own groups for classes. You know what? I ain't gonna get on that right now. I'm gonna come in the group and talk about that. All right, here's another person. This person sells, Sister Zara. She sells essential oils, right? Lavender, peppermint, frankincense, defender, etc. Those are called essential oils. Those are not the same as the oils that you like wear, like as for smells and whatever. These are like essential oils. You put these in your body butters. You put these, in things of that nature, right? Stuff that you treat your hair with. You put these essential oils in there. So this is the sister's website. Her website is growsimplyearth.com. She's an Israelite. You brothers and sisters, if you're in need of essential oil for anything, before you go and buy it from the Arabs, hit her website and see what she's charging. Hit her up and see if she'll give you a good deal if you buy in wholesale, whatever. Let's circulate the dollar. We don't know this sister. We don't know what her situation is right now. She may need that phone call. She may need you to go to her website right now. She may not be saying, but she may not. We don't know. But what we have to start these. This is what this pandemic is doing. Besides teaching us patience, right? Teaching us to have faith in the Most High. It's testing our faith in the Most High. It's also teaching us to have better hygiene. It's also teaching us to have better health practices, better eating habits. We know all those things. We went over all those things already. But another thing is teaching us is how to be more communal, right? To be there and help each other. Everything doesn't have to be an argument. Everything doesn't have to be a beef. We got to use our platforms to uplift and help each other in this day and time. To hell with the stupid arguments. It's like brothers, you know what it is in Israel, what I see? Niggas always want to be right. I hate that spirit. I'm not like that. I'm going to tell you where I stand and I'm going to keep it pushing. And that's it. I ain't going to have no, that's why you don't never see me having no 500 comment arguments on Facebook. You don't see me involved in that at all. I say what I say and I mean what I say and I keep it pushing. Because we're not in that time right now. You see? And I use my platform to uplift my people. Simple as that. Let's scroll down. I think there was one more. I think the same brother posted again. She also has something else here called Modest Visions, right? So you brothers and sisters get the idea. So when you get a chance, you can come to Facebook. This is the group Israelite Network and Yellow Pages. And I know that there are other groups on Facebook that do the same thing as that. That was my little wait a minute. I wasn't sharing. Was I sharing? I wasn't sharing. God gracious. All right, let's come back real quick. Let's come back. I don't think I was sharing. That's all right. So here it is again, right? This is the brother with the pest control, termites, right? His name is Ron Green. And this is the sister that has the essential oils, growsimplyearth.com. And the name of the group on Facebook is called the Israelite Networking Yellow Pages, okay? And so you brothers and sisters, like I said, y'all can send an invite. I'll accept everybody into the group until you do something stupid. I just kicked 2 people out today. Just like we do in Healthy Hebrews. My groups on Facebook, zero tolerance for BS. Don't come in there pushing no doctrines. Don't come in there camp banging. My camp is better than yours. None of that stuff. You come into the Healthy Hebrews group, you're in there because you want to share information about health or you have an issue and you're asking for brothers and sisters to give you some advice. You come in here, it's because you either want to support Israelite businesses or you have a business you want to promote. And I will accept you into the group so that we can help one another. All right. So that's enough of that. Right. Okay, let me come back over here. Okay, so Mary Soto, Myra Soto, I'm gonna show it one more time. Show it one more time. Maybe you saw it already, but this is it right here. See it right here? It says growsimplyearth.com. That's the website. Okay. And this is the thing, right? Like I said before, for instance, if you're somebody that makes essential, if you're a sister that makes body butters, beard oil, trying to think of some of the stuff. I'm not that technical with this stuff, but pretty much products like that, shampoos, scalp conditioners, whatever like that, you know that you put these essential oils in those products. And you know that you go online and you buy from the Arabs. Cool. Okay. Maybe the Arabs have a better price and they have more wholesale than she does, but you could drop $20 on a sister. You could do that. Just because. You know what I'm saying? Have a $20 circulate in your community a little bit before you give it to somebody else. That's all I'm saying. You want somebody to support you, so support back. You understand? That's the point. Anyway, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the phone number in the chat. I'm not staying on here that long. So if anybody wants to call in, I'll take 1 or 2 phone calls. I'll take 1 or 2. We'll drop it in the chat. And peace and love. I see Brother Garfield in the chat. Peace and love. Dagger Squad in the building. Dagger Squad in the building. So here's the phone number. If anybody wants to call in, I ain't going to be on here that long, right? Nevertheless, you know, if you want to call in, if you want to talk to the people, if you have something you want to add, if you're going through something right now you want to tell the family about to see if anybody could help you, you can go ahead and call in. I'll take a few phone calls. We're in the time now, brothers and sisters, man, where, you know, like I said before, if this thing is not teaching us how to be more communal, help each other, spend our dollars with each other, if this thing is not teaching us, hey, Shalom, Divine Prospect, if this thing is not teaching us that, it never will. It never will. One of the reasons why I haven't been, and I'm not going to say too much online, one of the reasons why I haven't been doing lives is the first thing I had to do was I had to do an introspection, meaning within the camp, the body. I got brothers in my camp that are elders that are not really, you know what I'm saying, equipped to go food shopping for themselves and so forth and so on. And we have shortages of water here in New York City and shortages of toilet paper and shortages of different things, right? And we had to make sure elder brothers and different brothers were all set with provisions in their house that could last them a certain amount of time. I had to go around to each individual in the camp one by one and make sure everybody was okay. Once I was done with that, I left my camp and went to another camp and was making sure that they're all right. This is what we've been doing. So that's why you haven't seen me so much. We have to be prepared for the situation. I'm not talking about just food and water. What you going to do when the lights go out? The last time that there was a blackout in New York City, this is like around, I think it's 2001. I always tell y'all the story. The Arab store in the corner was selling bottled water for $7. Now, you know, the only place you buy bottled water for $7, you go to a basketball game or a football game, they're selling you bottled water for $7. These demons were selling our people in the projects, because I was living in the projects then. They were selling our people bottled water for $7 a pop. These are women with children and babies. Why? Because nobody teaches them that, listen, man, if something goes down, you need to have certain things in your house. Where's the nearest flashlight in your house if the lights go off, there's a blackout? Do you know? You got candles in your house? Huh? You know where the matches are? You know where the lighter is? Do you know? If it's an extended blackout over days, What you gonna do? You see? So what I've been doing is I've been going around to different brothers and setting different, not just me, I shouldn't say I've been, but the elders in the camp, we've been going around brother by brother by brother, making sure everybody's all right. You see what I'm saying? And now I come online to make sure y'all are all right. You know? So just a couple of things, as I've already mentioned in past, live streams, this is a lesson for us, right? Brothers and sisters, you should try your best to have a provision of some water and some dried foods in your house in case of something going down where there's a shortage of food, especially if you have elderly or young children in your house. You more so than anybody. You should. See, the people in the Caribbean, what y'all don't know, my family is from the Caribbean, for the one person in the audience that doesn't know, they're used to having hurricanes down in Jamaica, right? So in the country, right? And also my wife, she always tell me these stories. In the country, they get barrels. They get barrels, and the barrels collect the rainwater in the barrels. And so when something goes wrong where they're not getting water in the house, they have those barrels in their, in the backyard or wherever, where they can get water to be able to bathe, to be able to cook, whatever. So they're used to it. They go through hurricanes all the time and other things. The municipal water system is not as advanced in certain parts down there like it is up here. So they're used to these things. So they know about preparation. We here in the land of plenty, we don't know about preparation, right, Sister Heavenly? Batteries, even the cheap batteries you buy in the dollar store, even those joints are good for 10 years. Buy some batteries, buy some flashlights, and have a place that you put it in your house. So if everything goes out, you know exactly where it is. Have a little bit extra water, a little bit extra dried food in your house at all times, right? Because you're going to need these things. You're going to need these things, right? So this is what this is about. This is about preparation, right? And when I first came online talking about this, I did the video. Hold on a second, y'all. To send a voicemail, press 2. You're on with Maccabees TV. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace and love. It's Brother Garfield calling out of the Mount Vernon, Bronx area. What's going on, brother?
Brother Garfield of the Dagger Squad. Shalom. What's good, man? What's good? Welcome to Maccabees TV. What's going on?
Nothing much. Just showing you some love and support, man. You've always been a good dude. So, I mean, bringing people together is what you're good at. So, I'm going to always support you no matter what, brother. Because, to me, race is first. So before anything, I got to see what's going on with the people first. You die, I die. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for everybody that's listening too. We got to remember we one people, man. And this struggle, I mean, you come from a different angle about this whole virus thing. But, last night, bro, after 12, my cousin who I grew up with had a post on Facebook saying that I'm sitting by myself dying in a hospital. And this is a girl who has 7 brothers and sisters and tons of cousins in the Bronx. No one can go and visit her. And guess what? She's not in the hospital because of the coronavirus. That's the craziest thing about this story. She's not in the hospital. She's in the hospital because she has a weak immune system, and she had a different virus that had nothing to do with corona. And she's sitting in, I don't know if you know where Columbia Presbyterian is.
Yeah.
But she's in Columbia Presbyterian right now as we speak. Don't know, I mean, she had a kidney transplant surgery with her sister recently, and her immune system is very low. But more than likely now, because of corona, she might actually catch it because she's in the hospital. And what's going to happen to her? She catch the corona while in a weak immune state. So this is something that's very, very serious. And you live in the same New York City area as I do, and you know what's going on in New York right now. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy right now, brother. I don't want to talk too long, but I'm just saying it's crazy. I don't care what opinion you come with as far as why it's here, but it's here now. So So we got to deal with it. And whatever we can do to not get this virus, I think we should try our best not to do anything crazy. We don't need to go outside if we don't have to. But hey, it's all about, as we say in Jamaica, man, liberty, right? That's about liberty, man. What you say, bro?
No, I agree with you. First of all, I'm sorry to hear that. And, you know, it's sad. I don't know if you saw Sonetta's live just now. You know, he spoke. Yeah, he had his sister passed away. You could call him, he'll tell you. His sister passed away, and they couldn't even give her a funeral because, you know, there's a limit in New York about how many people can gather for a funeral, so they couldn't even bury her. That's sad.
Hold up. His sister died when?
He said
his sister's husband.
He said his sister on the live. Call up and make sure, but whoever it was a family member. I believe he said his sister. He was just live, and he said they couldn't do a funeral because, you know, you can't have, you know, the funeral houses are closed, the funeral, you know, parlors are closed, and you can't have but so many people around. So it's really a sad situation. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a sad situation, bro.
I ain't going front, bro. If I was in your situation, I would see this as judgment, man. I can't even run from that conversation on a serious note. Because what is happening is we have never experienced. Bro, I was in Jamaica with Hurricane Gilbert.
Yeah.
And when that happened, everybody was on equal ground, meaning that we had to all go up to Sandy Gully in Jamaica and catch water. And you could be the richest guy in Jamaica or the poorest guy. You go to the same fountain to get water, because that's the only place that had water. So I'm saying this puts us on equal ground. There's no discrimination as far as who could catch the virus. And one of the hurtful things is two of my children's mothers are in the nursing field. So right now they're being taken from their regular clinic jobs and told they have to go to the ER. And now once you work in the ER, if you've never worked in an ER before, all of a sudden they're throwing employees into an ER that they've never dealt with IV or none of that before. But just because they're a nurse and they work on an umbrella company, they're being taken from a clinic to work. So the people who aren't even getting the care is not getting proper care because the people who's working with them don't have the experience. So right now, and as far as Sarnetta, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Oh man, I gotta call him once I get off. But the people are dying, and they're making the hospitals into like mini morgues.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard this on the news, beloved.
Yeah.
You're making this into mini morgues, family. So instead of and I don't know where I saw it. I think it was in Italy. The doctors are not even treating the old people. They just give up on them.
Yep.
They just give up on the old people and try to work on the people that's young. I mean, this is just our family. This is just unheard of. It's all over. I got family and friends in Jamaica who the whole situation with the person from England bringing it into the country. They tracked a woman down. She had sex with a guy in this town, and that's being sent to Elizabeth. And people stopped going to the town. The cabs refused to go there. This is just a crazy situation right now.
I want to ask you a question.
There's no way we could be prepared for this, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I want to ask you a quick question because I heard one of the brothers that was on, you know, Sonetta did the live the other day, and he had Uncle and two brothers I'm not familiar with, and Divine. And one of the brothers said something, and I asked a question on the comment board, and maybe I want to see what your answer to this is, right? Brothers are saying that when it gets hot, that is going to break. And I'm asking, well, if that's true, then why is it spreading in the Caribbean the way it is? It's hot already down there. So is that really true? Do you think that's really true that when it gets hot, it's gonna stop?
I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know, because one report I'm hearing that when it gets hotter, the virus won't spread. But what happened is when it's hotter, more people congregate. You want to go to the beach. You want to go here. You want to go there. So I don't know if that, you're talking about Corey, by the way, from the serial killers. I think that's possibly what Corey was possibly hinting at, but I don't want to swear for him, and I'm no expert on that. So I'm gonna leave it right at that. I don't know. I really don't know. I think this. I don't think anyone has any set answer for what's going on. I think the best thing, and people, me and you could debate about vaccines all day, and I told all my kids' moms yesterday. I told all of them. I spoke to all of them, and I told them. I said, I am going to get the vaccine. If the vaccine comes out, whenever it comes out, I said, I am going to get it. That's my choice. I'm not telling anybody to do anything, but that's going to be, I'm over 40 years old. My immune system can't be the same like somebody in the 20s. I'm not a young buck anymore. And the older you get, certain viruses, you're more susceptible to be catching a virus easier than other people. It's just a reality. I mean, it just has to do with life. And I'm willing, I'm saying to my family and people who are my children that, listen, I am going to take this vaccine because I think this is my opportunity to not get it. It's not 100%, but it's going to be a rare chance for me to catch this coronavirus if it comes near me. And I don't. As a matter of fact, I'm actually thinking about driving my kids to Georgia, 2 of my children to Georgia, to stay at a house in Georgia, because because what happened is 2 of their moms are in the nursing field, and I can't afford to have them having contact with the children. I can't. I'm not taking a chance, because if you're going to work in a hospital 12 hours a day, why should you have the opportunity to be around my child? I don't like that. So I'm seriously considering driving to Georgia on Wednesday, but I got to see how it goes, because as they see a New York plate, they put you in a quarantine.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about the
I heard that.
So
Yeah.
So I'm not too. I got to do a little research first and see if it's okay to drive, because the minute they see you driving in a New York plate, it's a wrap. But the person that went to Rhode Island, that was my plan from the jump. That's where I was going to go. I was going to go to Rhode Island. So they beat me to the punch.
Wow.
But yeah, man. So the whole thing with the spreading of the disease, I'm not 100%. I don't think anyone could talk about this situation 100%. I mean, I'm sure you spoke about stuff that could help us as far as eating more greens and try to eat more healthier instead of eating the foods like the certain meats and stuff that's not healthy or you would normally eat. Like if I would eat Jamaican food, I would cut back. I've actually lost 4 pounds since the whole coronavirus thing, because I'm watching every single thing that I eat. I'm eating spinach wraps, all type of stuff. I'm not playing with my health. I'm not playing with my health at all, and nobody should. Nobody should.
Right.
Don't eat stuff that you normally don't eat. And if you're gonna eat, limit your eating. If you're gonna eat something bad, do like how the NOI would teach us. Eat as limited amount as possible. So if it's poisonous to your body, you don't take it as much as you think that you should normally take in. So just limit your food that you eat if it's not something that you consider healthy, and just try to eat as much healthy as possible. Because right now, how are we going to buy food at the supermarket? Some of us can't even afford some of these things that we need. These green stuff, all this stuff that we people need to be eating now. They can't. Some people can't afford it. So for those who can't afford it, and you have to eat foods that you shouldn't be eating, limit yourself. Take intervals. Eat for like 10 minutes. Take a break. Eat in another hour's time. And let your intake, change your body's intake time period so that you don't eat as much poison at one time. Because the NOI used to fast. They used to do like 1 meal a day and 1 meal every other day. So they fast because they said that everything that you eat normally is poisonous. Another thing that came up is the feds is letting people out of the jail. The feds. I'm not talking about regular jails now. This just happened. Feds let out people because of the coronavirus. Right?
I didn't hear about the feds. I heard about the local. I didn't hear about the feds.
Yeah, I just got the news just like 15 minutes ago.
Wow.
Yep.
It's crazy, man.
Making arrangements.
Yo, brother, I appreciate the call, man. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it, man.
No problem, man.
All right, what's the schedule on your book? Because I was telling Sarnetta, right? I was telling him that if we look at what's going on, I know he was trying to reschedule the debate for like in May or June, but I don't even see that happening, bro. So when's your book coming out? When are you dropping your book?
Release my book more than likely. My team, when I had the conference call with my team, we're looking at sometime in May. Because if I was to sell a book now,
right,
it wouldn't look good.
Yeah,
it wouldn't look good. I didn't even realize that we had such a big feedback with me and Jabari. I was looking through some Sonetta videos. I thought that we got 30,000 views.
Yeah.
For the weigh-in. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Today I found that out, and I'm like thinking about this: 30,000 people watching the weigh-in. Imagine if they watched the debate.
Right.
You understand? So people got to understand why I actually coincided the debate with my book, which was actually, it wasn't bad. It was kind of,
No, it makes sense.
Without the debate, it wouldn't make sense to release a book. But now I have something called Call Fire, where everybody who has ever called me a song letter on the 800 number, they are recorded. So between 10 to 15,000 people are in my group who have called me ever since I've been on Song Letter from 2016. So they're going to get a phone call, it's called Call Fire, where they get a phone call, say, hey, this is Brother Garfield. Thank you for supporting me over the years. And just to let you guys know, my book is out, or if you need a work-at-home job, just email me at daggersquad1@gmail.com. If you need to work from home, we have some jobs that Sister Monica talks about every Wednesday in the Urban Economic Program. So, and this is for your audience, by the way, too. If anybody wants a job, there's jobs out there that pay $15 an hour where you work from home, customer service, U-Haul, Home Depot. You can go through Arise. So there's jobs out there. Amazon, they're hiring people to work from home on a computer. There's also a job where they're approving people for loans. There's so many jobs from home, and I know I'm not an Israelite per se, but
no, this is not time for that.
Y'all still black.
This is not time for that. Say tell them if you're looking for a job and you want to work from home on your computer, tell them how they can reach you.
Yeah, just go to the email. Just send me an email, daggersquad1@gmail.com. You'll get a response within 24 hours. Daggersquad1@gmail.com. Sister Monica Lamb is going to send you back an email with some information on that you could do yourself. You ain't got to pay nobody. You ain't got to do nothing. It's just free information that we give into the entire community.
All right. Much appreciated, brother, and thanks for the call, man.
No problem, brother. Peace and love. Have a good day.
You too. All right, that was good. That was good information because the brother's actually hiring from home as long as you have a computer. So if any of you brothers and sisters want to look into that, a job is a job, right? So you can email the brother daggersquad1@gmail.com and the brother will look out for you. He will do that. All right. We have our differences when it comes to doctrine, as he said, but this is a time where I know my people need jobs and I don't have jobs to give you. So if he has jobs to give you and you need one, gonna put that pride aside. Also, Kingdom Harbinger Ministries. Y'all see it in the email? Y'all see it in the chat? Divine Prospect of Kingdom Harbinger Ministries. He said that he also has employment from home. See, this is what I'm talking about. All praise to the Most High. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need to know. Because somebody that's watching this needs some work right now. So that's excellent. Hey, shalom to Ambassador Mala'ak of the mighty AOC. I appreciate it. Sister Mika, I see you. I see you in the comment boards. Behave yourself, man. By the way, real quick, I want to give a shout out to my brother Nehemiah King. Thank you for that Cash App donation, brother. I didn't ask for it. It's not about me today, but I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the kind words you said. Thank you. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it, brother. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm trying. So, yeah, we'll put the number in the chat one more time if anybody wants to call. I'm ready to get up off here now, but we'll put the number in the chat one more time. Give brothers and sisters a chance to call in. If anybody else wants to call in and add something, if you have something that could be a blessing and helpful to people, if you know about jobs, or if you're just going through something, you need to talk real quick. I'm going to give you a chance to call in real quick, but I am only going to give y'all a couple of minutes and I'm going to get out of here. Let's see. I'm seeing a few more people up in here. Battle Axe, shalom to you. My sister Chocolate City girl in the building. It's so good to be able to put a face to a name. I met my sister at the Israelite Summit. That was awesome. That was awesome. So now I got a face to the name, I mean, we can't travel no more, so I don't know when I'm going to meet some of you other brothers and sisters, but I got a chance to meet that sister. That was excellent. Yeah, man, can I get some more likes, y'all? Can I get some more likes? Just a couple more, y'all, that's all. So that more people could see the video later and watch it, and maybe something we said can help them, right? Yeah, so Divine Prospect, you say you don't see the super chat option. Yeah. Hate speech. I got hit for hate speech, even though I don't be on here calling nobody out their name and nothing like that, but I got hit for hate speech, so they took away my super chat option. So all that's left is the Cash App. Should anybody decide to, that's what's left. You know, I'm fighting that though. I'm trying to get it back. Trying to get it back. Trying to get it back. All right. All right, man. Let's see. Yeah, Zebulon Israel. Super chat says love hate. All right. Well, listen, brothers and sisters, just remember, you know, like I said, man, just let's just be a blessing. And from time to time, I'm gonna come on here and check in with you, brothers and sisters, just to recap. I'm gonna pick somebody's business every time I go live, and I'm going to I have a Cash App, Quadash. It's right on my it's right underneath me right now. See it right under my name? It's right there. Yeah, I'm going to plug somebody's business every time, and I don't want nothing. I'm not doing it for you. You don't have to, and you don't have to plug mine. I'm not doing it so you. I plug mine, you plug yours. What they call that quid pro quo? That's not love. I'm doing it because I'm doing it. That's why. You dig? That's why I'm doing it. All right. Oh, your old channel got flagged down because of hate speech? Yeah, everything is hate speech on YouTube. Loving your people is hate speech. Yo, Cliff Israel. Yeah, that's you, brother. Shalom, man. Shalom. You inspired this live stream, bro. So shalom to you. UKOIC is in the building. All right, man. So for those of y'all that hung out, I'm going to give you brothers and sisters a special. Let me see. Somebody just texted me. I'm going to give you brothers and sisters a special treat for hanging out with me before I go. Before I go, I'm going to give you brothers and sisters a special treat before I go. Y'all let me know what y'all think, right? So if you want me to show y'all something that nobody's ever seen before, this is going to be the unveiling of it. Put one in the chat. I'm going to show y'all something, and I want to know what y'all think. I want y'all feedback. If you want me to show you something that nobody has seen before that I'm doing for one of my projects, I want you to put one in the chat. All right. I'm seeing a lot of ones in here. Cool. All right, brothers and sisters. I'm about to get out of here. So everybody knows that, you know, I do music on the side, and I put out my album like 2 years ago, and it was just like a rush job. And, you know, I appreciate everybody that's bought and supported the album. Thank you so much, right? But I just felt like I couldn't leave it there. I had to do one more before I retire again. I'm going to retire after this next joint, right? So what I'm going to do, brothers and sisters, is I'm going to show y'all. I just got it back today. I'm going to show you, brothers and sisters, this is a world premiere. This is the cover art for the album and the name of the album and everything. And if y'all like it, I want y'all to put the fire emoji of the cover of my new album. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So let me come on over here, and I'm going to share it. If you brothers and sisters approve of the cover of my new album, I want you to put the fire emoji in the chat. Y'all ready? Boom. That's the cover for my new album. The name of the album is called 2 is Better Than 1, right? And that's a scripture. Y'all can go look it up. And Sister Malika is going to be on the album with me doing a lot of the choruses. And that's the cover art for the album. So if y'all like the album cover, put the fire emoji in the chat and let me know that you approve. Let me see what's going on over here. Let me see. Oh, y'all like that? We'll put it back up a little bit. Put it back up. And I'm only giving y'all that because y'all hung out with me. Most High will. My goal was to put it out by Passover, but obviously with everything that's been going on the last couple of months, that wasn't. I haven't even been able to get into the studio. But I'm about 6 or 7 songs in, so I'm hoping to give it to y'all by the summer late summer. All right, I ain't gonna rush it. I'm gonna take my time and make sure that I want every single song on the album to be a single. Brother Zebulon, I gotta call you because I know you make beats, man. So I definitely want you to, you know, slide me something, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about 6 songs in, a good 6 or 7. So I have like another 5 to go. We give y'all strong 12, and I'm gonna do a video for every song on the album. All right. So that's just a little preview for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm glad y'all like it. I thought you would. I like it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I put some fire on there for y'all. You heard? And make sure that's what I'm gonna start asking y'all for support. Then I'm gonna be like, yo, y'all need to support that. You heard? That's when I'm gonna come with my that's what I'm gonna come with my my little cup, shaking my cup, asking for. Somebody said blow it up bigger. Okay, y'all want to see it again? You want to see it again? Somebody said blow it up bigger. Okay, I thought it was big enough, but maybe you guys couldn't see it. So let's share it one more time. I don't mind. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? All right. I can't blow it up too much because it's gonna cut everything off. But okay. So I did that. This is about as big as I can make it. I'll share the screen one more time. This is about as big as I can make it without taking anything off the thing. There you have it. All right. And like I said, when I'm dropping this, then I'm gonna come to Israel and be like, support, 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 support. Right now, I'm about supporting everybody else. When I drop this, then I'm gonna want y'all support. You heard? All righty, family. I'm about to get out of here. It's been a long day. Thank y'all for listening. I appreciate it. Peace and love to everybody. Make sure you subscribe to Maccabees TV. If you're in my house and you didn't hit the like button, shame on you. Shout out to everybody that's on Facebook watching. I appreciate y'all as well. Thanks for all the love, all the kind words, everything. Amen. I'm coming strong this year. I'm coming strong. You heard? All right, brothers and sisters, man. With that, I say shalom. Peace. Oh, yeah. All but lawyer videos, please. Yeah, I know. I'm not even going to speak on it. I done spoke on it too many times, and by now y'all don't believe me when I say I'm going to get those out. So I'm not even going to make no promises, but I see and I hear you, Terrence Jefferson. I see and I hear you. I got you. Shalom.